Hey everyone, Rebecca Maxwell here, and I'm joined by my amazing colleague, Julie Ingber. And we hoped to answer today some frequently asked questions about our upcoming Hold Me Tight workshop. The work that we do with couples in our offices and in this workshop is based on emotion-focused couple therapy. And Julie, I thought we could start by having you maybe explain what is emotion-focused therapy and how is it different from other therapeutic approaches?
I'd love to, Rebecca. Thank you. Emotion-focused therapy is a therapy that was created by Sue Johnson. And unlike many therapies, couples therapy, it doesn't focus on problem solving or communication skills or scheduling date nights. It focuses on identifying patterns between couples that create distance between the two people and then prevent them from feeling close with each other. These cycles show up in all kinds of different ways. And therefore, if you go on a date night and the cycle is unaddressed, then the cycle has a tendency to destroy or at least not make the date night so much fun. It also makes problem solving so much more difficult because these patterns of relating to each other often interfere and create distance between the partners. Emotion-focused therapy is exactly that. It focuses on emotion. Emotions are so much a part of our everyday life, but most of us don't understand them to the extent that would be beneficial in our relationships and especially with our most intimate relationships. So part of emotion-focused therapy is recognizing the role that emotion plays in the relationship, the power that it has to either bring us close or to separate us. Emotions are the language of love. And so once we learn more about our inner worlds and how it plays out in our relationships, we begin to be able to move beyond those conflict cycles and truly develop a stronger bond and a safer relationship.
Wow, it sounds a lot different than a lot of modalities out there. And I know that it's been wildly successful for us in our practice. We have devoted a lot of time to understanding it and utilizing it. What is the kind of general success rate of couples who go through emotionally focused therapy?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Rebecca. I have seen the power of emotion-focused therapy, and that's one of the gifts that I get as a couple therapist is to be able to watch the relationship unfold in a way that is dramatically different once they begin to understand their conflict cycle and work through it. Emotion-focused therapy is one of the highest research and data-based, evidence-based therapies, couples therapies that there is out there. It's 70 to 75% success in it improves the relationship and it decreases the distress. There is a 90% increase in satisfaction or improvement in the relationship. And again, that's all research based.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. I'm excited to bring this to our couples.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Rebecca, I've got a couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
So what can a participant, what can a couple expect coming to the workshop?
Yeah, I think couples can first expect to come to our beautiful, serene offices that we all love to work in. And I know our couples are going to really enjoy being in our inviting, welcoming environment. And the workshop is going to consist of a combination of both teaching and experiencing. So we want couples to go home with a fresh set of eyes for their partner and a fresh set of eyes on the patterns, like you said, that keep them stuck in these negative cycles. So we want these couples to go home with a renewed bond and a better sense of how to step out of these patterns and do a healthier dance of more understanding and better attunement.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm excited about it. So,
Yeah.
the other thing I've noticed, like when I've introduced and invited some of my couples to come to the workshop, one of their I guess worries is being vulnerable, right? Sharing some of the
Yeah.
struggles that they've had in their relationship in front of other people, and it's so understandable. That does feel really vulnerable. But there's also a benefit from that. So will you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, I think that there's a benefit to hear from other people who are also going through the struggle with a negative pattern. And we do have time for whole group sharing, but it's important for people to know that we don't force anyone to share. You will not be called out like in a college class to give an answer, but you will be invited to share with the group as you feel led about what you're learning and what you're discovering. So you don't have to share your deepest, darkest secrets with a room full of people. You'll be doing most of the exercises one-on-one, like with your partner. And then we will
Yeah.
have that time to share with the group. And we will encourage people to share and be vulnerable because they're going to find a lot of other people experiencing the same things. And so
Yeah.
our whole group will be 20 couples at the most. So it will be an intimate setting, and there'll be spaces for you to be with your partner alone to do the exercises. And I really think that couples will find a good blend of meeting other people, but also doing some work with their partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
so, as we kind of wind down our video, I'm wondering, Julie, if there's anything else that comes to mind that you think our couples really need to know about this workshop.
Well, the one thing, my wish for everyone who participates is, again, having that community of other people and feeling validated and like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone, that other people experience this.
Mhm.
Um, as well as, when we're in couple therapy, we get an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then often we kind of get into a flow of work and then the session is over. And one of the amazing benefits of a work retreat or a workshop like this is that we have 1.5 days to really immerse ourselves in the process of
Yeah.
emotion focused therapy. And that will enhance all the work that we do in our sessions. So I wanted to just put that out there as well.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think this is for couples who are already doing couples counseling, and for couples that maybe want to get jump started in doing some couples counseling through this workshop to get familiar with talking about emotion and understanding their cycle. I do think it's a really good way, like you said, to do some intense work in a short period of time, because most couples that are in distress, they want to fix it now. They want to get out of distress. And so
Yeah.
I think this is a great way to do that. So thank you, Julie, for so eloquently sharing about emotion focused therapy and what we're going to be doing. I'm excited about this workshop and what every one of our couples will get out of this. Just to see the change is going to be a joy, I know, for you and me, Julie. And
I am
so,
so
yeah, me too. Me too. Our couples can sign up with the link below, and they can go to jacksonvillecounseling.net and find the events tab and sign up there. So we really hope that you all will consider joining us, and don't hesitate to comment below or to reach out with any questions that you might have. We can't wait to see you at the end of October for Hold Me Tight.